Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. As you can see, the England game is on. We've just scored in time added on to time added on. And anyway, forget it. Adam Lallana scored. England. Where do we support them sometimes? That was frustrating, but good. So anyway, yeah?
I have to show you what he's done.
Yeah, I'm filming.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay, so if you can hear someone running about upstairs, my son's being a bit of a nutcase today. So first off, I have to say sorry to two people. Sounds like an elephant. Evs Bristol and Thesis. Thesis, I did review your double IPA, and Evs Bristol, I reviewed your cranberry zinger. Both on this new camera thing I've got here. First at Thesis, I thought I'd done it, I'd recorded it, I don't know, deleted. That was that one, and I was like, Jesus, oh God. So then I put on Evs Bristol, this was a couple of days ago. Hit record, done a full review, finished the beer, came round, it had only recorded 1 minute 59 of the whole thing, and I think I was talking for 10 minutes. So I'm really sorry. Both two great beers. From memory, Thesis, brilliant double IPA, definite alcohol burn from what I remember to it, to remind you that it was about 11% or whatever it was. That was a really, really nice beer. I think I hazarded a guess. I think I was hazarding Cascade, to whichever hop it was you used, but I'm really sorry that I don't know what happened. It was teething problems with this new camera. And Evs Bristol, your cranberry zinger was wicked, was lovely. It was one of those beers that around a barbecue during the football in the summer months I would have that on keg and batter it. I couldn't really get the cranberry on it. I was getting far more orange citrus than cranberry, but nevertheless, for a lawnmower beer, mate, I'd back that all day long. So Evs Bristol Thesis, really sorry. I think I've overcome the teething problems now, so if you're kind enough to ever send me it again, any beers again, I'm sure I'll get it on sorted this time. Yeah, two fantastic beers from two fantastic brewers. Also, the problem with Evs Bristol was I realised 159s because I didn't realise it was set to film at 1080p, the highest setting, and it's only got an 8 gig card in it, so I needed to drop it down to 720. Anyway, sorry Evs, sorry Matt. So, Winey Blonde, a Winey Blonde update with the Belgian Blonde Nelson Sauvin. Well, that one over attenuated like a motherfucker. It was supposed to come out at 1014, came out at 1004, so it came out at 7.5%. I bottled that yesterday, the same day as the brew day. Now, it's because Brewer's Friend, as I said in the video, didn't have the detail, you couldn't enter that particular yeast, the Mangroves Jack yeast. But online it did say very high attenuation, so I'm not worried. It just was a lot more than it said than the yeast I entered Brewer's Friend. The one I put in Brewer's Friend was the closest kind of one I could find, but obviously it smashed the attenuation, so it's coming out 7.5. So that's now bottled and in the shed, conditioning for a little while. I'll send that out to a few people because I've got 56 odd bottles of that, which is pretty cool. Especially now I've switched down to 330ml bottles. When you do 500ml bottles and you look and you've got 46, and then you think, okay, that's a good haul, but fuck, it's taken me 2 hours to get that far. But when you're doing it in 330ml bottles and you look at and you see how much more you've got, you automatically think, okay, bottling's not so bad. But that being said, I bottled the sour the weekend before this one, and then this weekend I bottled the Belgian Blonde, and I don't want to bottle anything again for a while. Just give me keg beers, please. Right, sour. Speaking of the sour, 3.5 months in the fermenter. Bottled that, came out at 4.5%. Tasted sour to me. It was a weird feeling opening the lid and seeing white, clear raspberries, like raspberry corpses floating everywhere, completely white, drained of all life. But apparently that's normal. It's got to be normal after sitting on it for 3 months. So that is carbing. I'll send that out to a few people, who have expressed interest or madness in trying my first sour, whichever. And now, because of the review I done, is it last week? I think it was, of Long Straw's John Bull Ale, the English bitter ale, whatever. I will be brewing one in 2 weeks' time, because I forgot how much I love them. You know, a well-made one, not a commercial bollocks, you know, but a really well-made one. So I'm definitely going to make one in 2 weeks' time, in fact, like I said. So I'm going to be doing my Flyer English Bitter. Okay, I touched on this some point ago, but I've kind of jiggled about with it now. Hopefully come out about 5.3. IBU's 35, so pretty low. SRM 13.22 if you want to be exact. So 4.5 kilos Marisota, 30 grams chocolate, 400 grams Crystal 90, half a kilo carrot pills. Should have a decent amount of body, decent colour, nice chocolate flavour then. Then I'm going to put 20 grams of North down for bittering, obviously, sorry, 60 minutes. 20 grams of flour at 15, 20 grams at 10 for your flavour. Sorry, I'm not, that's completely wrong, my eyesight's going. 20 grams at 15, 30 grams at 10, 20 grams at 0, flame out, and 30 gram dry hop. Fermented with a good old SO4. I must admit, since I've stopped using liquid yeast because of the brewery thing, so you know, everything I brew now, we have to kind of brew that if it's really good, we can scale up the recipe and put it in a brewery. Whereas I would have ordinarily used the liquid yeast for basically every brew in the last 3 or 4 months, or whatever it's been. I must admit, I am finding that the dried yeast and the variety of dried yeast are really good now. So yeah, I just think I think liquid yeast, as good as they are and the price they cost though, and the starters, I think with some of these yeasts, I mean, my Saison fermented out in 5 days or something, whereas in the liquid yeast that took 3 weeks. My Belgian Blonde, again, fermented out in 7 days, from 1060 or whatever to 1004. I mean, that was pretty amazing. So yeah, fully on board with the old dry yeast. Rehydration, of course. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, to follow this is kind of a little bit of footage of the Next Notch IPA brew day, using hop stand additions, so no additions during the boil, everything at flame out. The IBUs at flame out, everything worked out. So let's see how that works. Finish drinking the Stan & Hour session, which Big Banana Brewing was kind enough to review and say I think he liked it. I must admit, there's not a huge amount left in the keg. I think that's about it, fellas. Have a great week, and happy Homebrew Wednesday to you all. Cheers. Good stuff. Cheers, guys. Hello guys, sorry about that. I've realised I just fucked up then. I've recorded the whole thing and realised that because I had to set it on such a high HD setting, I only got 1 minute 59 seconds of recording in, so I have to go through this again. So, happy Homebrew Wednesday. If I'm cutting my head off because I can't see what I'm filming, this is a new camera. Anyway, so we'll go muddle through this. So, today was a bit of a mad day. I would have shown you everything. It's mashing at the moment, my IPA. I would have shown you more, but when I started I realised that I had no fermenter left, so I had to, while heating up the strike water, bottle 54 bottles of my winey blonde, Belgian blonde with Nelson. As you can see, I've still got all over me, but that's done now. So now I have a fermenter to put this in. This is going to be the Next Notch IPA, that's what I called it. It's going to come out about 6% hopefully. It's got 5 kilos Marisol, 100 grams of Carahel. It's only because I had Carahel 100 grams, so I threw that in. Half a kilo of carrot pills, then 600 grams of hops. So I'm going to do, there's going to be no additions in the boil. I'm doing it all at flame out. The IBU is hopefully going to come out around 60. Now, when you put your 60-minute addition in, I always find it's quite harsh bitterness. Now this is supposed to give you a nice smooth bitterness. Whether that happens or not, we'll find out. The SRM is going to be quite a nice light colour. SRM is 5.9. So we'll quickly go through the hop schedule. So normal brew day, no additions apart from the protoflop. And that flame out, I'm going to add 40 grams each of Citra Amarillo and Galaxy. It's 120 grams. Then I'm going to leave that for 45 minutes. So it shouldn't really drop more than 10 degrees. So it'd stay around the 90 to 99 mark, I would say. And then I'm going to add 80 grams each of Citra Amarillo and Galaxy after I've chilled it down to about 68, 70 degrees. Then I'm going to put that in, 80 grams each of that, and leave that for half an hour. Now what that's supposed to do is give me some really nice flavour. I mean, more than if you do a 15, 10, 5 edition, it's supposed to give you more fuller flavour. Again, we'll see. Then 80 grams each of Citra Amarillo and Galaxy at a dry hop 3 days before. So what this is supposed to hopefully do is give me a nice smooth bitterness, maximum hop flavour and maximum hop aroma. It's all an experiment, we shall see. I read up on it, it's supposed to work, we'll find out I guess, won't we? I don't know when I'm going to come back to you, probably at flame out. There's not a whole deal going on at the moment, so we're mashing, as I said, mashing in now. That'll be done in about 20 minutes. Yeah, I'll come back to you soon. Alright, cheers guys. Okay, so we are 10 minutes away from the end of the boil. No additions. The water height looks right high because I guess there's been no additions. Let's see if I can show you quickly. Can you see that? Hope so. No, shut up, Chloe. Anyway, so come in here, dog. So 10 minutes. So we'll do protoflop. It's the addition. And I don't know why. I just feel like adding a bit of yeast nutrient as well. Never normally do. Shut up, dog. Okay, so that's them done. I'll show you that one. No, I'll show you this now. Actually, Chloe, be quiet. So the hop drops I'm going to do at 60 minutes, 99 degrees C. That is 120 grams of pellet. I'll go through that in a bit later. I just wanted to show you this. This is the second edition. Look at that. 240 grams of pellet. That's fucking insane. That's the most I've ever done on putting anything. Anyway, I'll come back to you in 10 minutes when we go through the hop stand. Alright, cheers guys. Oh, right, you lot. Okay, so 15 seconds away from flame out. So might as well reset that. So in here we got 40 grams of Galaxy, 40 grams of Galaxy, 40 grams of Citra, 40 grams of Amarillo. No additions, just a protoflop and some yeast nutrient. I put the hop sock in already just to give it a soak and a bit of temperature, I guess. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to work. I'm supposed to add this. I'll go for it, hang on a sec. So let's flame out, boom, unplug it. So now I add all the hops. Give it once up, give it onesie down, like that. Then I hit go. And in 45 minutes, washing machine sounds like it's going to die. Then in 45 minutes, drop it down to around, I'm going to do it to 77, 79, something like that. Then add these bad boys. So I guess, yeah, I'll come back to you in 44 and a half minutes. So guys, so it's been basically 45 minutes. This hop stand is dropped now from 99 to around 90, 89 degrees. So what I'm going to do is put on the water chiller now. Actually, let me do it now. And just so I can get it going. There we go. Then take a reading again in a couple of minutes when it's about 80, 79 degrees, 80 degrees, and then turn that off and I'll be back. Right. Okay. So we're now down to 79, 80 degrees. Time for the 240 grams going in now. half hour. So let's try and get this in without spilling any outside. Fucking hell. Oh. Do this the long ass way. There's a lot of pellet, do you know what I mean? Right, anyway, so that's all in now. Making sure it's all getting soaked. Good. Start, stop. So half an hour. Now I'll let this stand for. Then chill it right down, and then shove it in a fermenter with some USO 5, which I'm going to rehydrate in a minute. And that's it. Then I'll dry hop it for the end. So I'll be back to you with the gravity, I suppose, when it's all done. Alright, cheers. Place looks a bit of a state. Come on, let me shut the door. Oh, place looks a bit of a state. Not really that bothered, to be honest. It's been a long fucking day. Hello, Chloe. So, cheers. Session IPA. All good. Right, let's check the temp of this. Oh. Adam, you spastic. You fucking. I basically took the sample and I had to quickly go out for a birthday meal. It's my birthday tomorrow. So I thought I'd quickly cling film or cellophane wrap that. 22.9. 23.1. Bloody hell. Back in a minute. I'll chill that down. Oof. Okay, so hopefully it should have chilled down enough by now. Oh, come on in. Come on in. Everyone forgot. Everyone, this is Chloe again. You can tell in the summer months when I do it out there because she can't be in the videos. But in the winter months, when it's raining, she likes to get involved as per usual. So let's check the old temperature. Shit. Fuck, I went from one extreme to the other. 18 degrees. Do you know what? Let's just do this for a little bit. Huh? Warm. It's supposed to be around 20, so I'm talking to the missus up there. Yeah, why don't you put it between your tits? Go on, warm up a little bit.
My tits are too big for this.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so.
Fly.
She's chasing the fly. Chloe, go away. Anyway, so. Still drinking the Session IPA. Alright, so it's supposed to come out at 1055. What fucking dog and the wife clapping flies, man. What the hell was that? Okay, so 1055, where are we? Let's see. Let's see how it goes. I for some reason think it's not going to be, purely because might be 105. That's it then. I got the bloody thing. Oh bloody hell. 105. Let's just call it 105. 1052. 1.052. And to be honest, that sounds about fair because I had some problems this morning. I fucking put all the grain in the mill and it was in reverse. So I usually threw a load out and I couldn't be bothered to put it any more back in again. So 1052 sounds pretty good to me. Okay, yeah, that's it. I guess we'll see how it comes out with all this hop stand. Right then. Busy household tonight. 1052. I guess we'll find out how it comes out with all this with this hop stand. And the tasting videos. So, happy Homebrew Wednesday, guys. Hope everything's okay and you have a great week. Take it easy. Thanks very much. Happy Homebrew Wednesday.